items in this hour. In fact, I'm getting a little nervous about this. I feel like somebody made some accounting mistake somewhere. I blame myself, personally. But this is not just the famous Chromebook, a brand name that you know. It's HP, #1 laptop manufacturer in America. They also make the #1 printers. You get both. You get both. You get both. Do you see why I'm a little nervous? Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a big hour. And that's just the start of things. We're gonna have our last look at our Dyson Today's Special, which I'm buying, you should buy. If you haven't heard, lowest price in America on the most powerful, cut the cord, cordless power from Dyson. Even better than a Today's Special price when it sold out last year. So lots of things planned in this hour of time together. Peter Kilcullen will be here with me at the end of the hour to help illuminate your path to safety, or whether it's DoorDash or that Uber driver, you wanna make sure that they get there safely. And speaking of getting there safely, my friend Joe Harrison is back, and Garmin is #1. Speaking of #1 names, HP is coming up, Dyson is coming up.
Yep.
When it comes to GPSs, Garmin is #1. So they're doing something for us that they don't even do on their own website.
You're right.
So on their own website, it's over $200.
Over 200 just for the GPS.
Just for the GPS.
And then you have to add the lifetime maps, which there's no lifetime maps on their website. You have to, there's a new map that comes out every 3 months.
Those are like what, $80?
$80 every 3 months.
Every
so Shannon,
3 months.
There's 4 a year. That's $320 worth of maps every single year.
Do you see why I'm
here.
like a little nervous about this whole show? But regardless, hey, if it's in the graphics, they can't take the price
That's
away.
Right. It's
but
there.
Here's the thing, Joe came in for me. This is the only airing of the day. It's the last show of our best or our first sale of 2020. Everything on 5 Flex Pay. The whole idea is if you want to get there safer, if you want to get there smarter, if you don't want to burn your data time, frankly, we're not supposed to be using our cell phones in that manner.
That's right.
I think it's illegal in almost every state in the nation now, and boy, oh boy, they look for you.
Right.
But here's the thing. Not only does this get you there safer, smarter, better, more affordably, about $100 less than even the Garmin website, the Garmin, #1 name in America, sells this for. They don't give you lifetime maps. Oh yeah, we do. So you could save more in free maps than you would even pay for the unit. Larger size, but here's the other thing. I talked to Joe before the show. I know you're tempted to use that cell phone. We've all done it. It goes flying on the floor.
It does.
And then it's like, then you're in for
your data.
Right, you're using your data. You're not supposed to. And law enforcement officers are looking for you to do that, as they should, because it's illegal, and we all know we're not supposed to be doing it. But this will talk to your cell phone. So now you don't have to think, oh, but I'm waiting for that call from my doctor. I'm waiting for that text from my kids to see if they're ready to be picked up from basketball practice or ballet. No waiting, no watching, no worrying, no. In fact, it could even save you money on a speeding ticket because it'll let you know how fast you're going. Joe, in the world of GPSs, first of all, you should be using a GPS. You shouldn't be using your cell phone, and I know we're all guilty. Part of the reason we stick with that cell phone is we don't want to miss anything. We don't want to miss a call. We don't want to miss a text.
Sure.
But if I've got my Garmin, I don't miss anything.
You don't miss anything at all.
Nothing.
This is by far Garmin's smartest GPS unit. You might think, why is this thing so smart? Because what it does is it connects to your phone. So like Shannon mentioned, it's getting you from point A to point B, but it's also keeping you safer, making you a safer driver, because now it also is sending your text messages to your Garmin. You can have phone calls through your Garmin. It's letting you know when the speed changes, when there are lane changes. It automatically updates in the background. And even myself, I use my Garmin every time I come here and back and forth to work in HSN. I've been making this trip for 15 years. I know the roads. However, I don't know if there's a traffic jam up ahead, if there's an accident. My Garmin will automatically reroute me. So that way I never am late to work again. It lets me know, hey, you're gonna be 5 minutes late, let's take this alternate route. It tells you that. Now you have all these different locations that are built into it, all these different categories, and there are about 4 million different points of interest in here that you can navigate through, or you can just be 100% hands-free, driving down the road, and all you need to do is say, voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Walt Disney World.
Searching for Walt Disney World Resort. Select a line number.
1.
Would you like to begin navigation?
Navigate. And that's it. So I'm driving down the road. I want to change where we want to head to. I just tell her exactly where I want to go. I'll simulate it because we're driving inside. But now it tells me how fast it should be going, how long it's going to take me, what time am I going to get there. And it also lets me know if there was any traffic. Now everything's green, so there's no traffic, there's no delays. If it was, it would give me those alternate routes to make sure I get to my destination on time. And here's the other thing. As right now it's telling me what's going on. It takes about an hour and a half to get there from here. But in my family, there's always something that's going on. So there's this cool little new feature called Up Ahead. Because I have a family of 5 now. And either we need gas, we need to go to the ATM, or someone has to go to the bathroom or to a restaurant. Shannon, this tells you the closest destinations to all of that. So even though you're driving down the road, you're like, oh, I need gas. Boom, your Garmin lets you know.
Do you know what? It's smarter than the Starship Enterprise. You don't even have to say, plot a course for.
Right.
You know, make it so. Engage. No, it does it all. It does 100%. It all. And by the way, the Starship Enterprise, if you need a pit stop, where did they go to the bathroom? No one knows. In 1 mile.
Question. I don't know.
Jean-Luc, in 1 mile, there's a rest stop. You don't get that in space, folks.
No, you don't. The other thing I love about this too is, now as I'm going from point A to point B, all of these different restaurants and gas stations. Oh, by the way, there's Junction View. It's letting me know.
I love that.
Automatically
Joe,
comes up.
Can I interject though?
Sure.
Roundabouts put the fear of God in both my mom and my mom.
I'm with you. Those are very scary.
And I don't get them. There's one, I can't even tell, I think it's St. Cloud or whatever. Did she find a roundabout?
Well, it's letting me know I got to slow down. So it gave me a little ding.
Oh, no kidding.
To say, hey, slow down, 50 miles an hour, come around the bend.
If there's a roundabout, if there's a lane closed down, it shows like a little itty bitty, it shows me kind of where I need to go even.
It shows you exactly where you need to go. So right now it's telling me, hey, in 0.4 miles, we got to make a right. This is going to show you exactly what that right turn looks like. Now we're at 50 miles an hour. You don't want to be way over here on the left side and realize I got to be way over there on the right side. So she let me know about a mile before, so that way I get all the way. She's telling me be in the 4 right lanes, and that way I'm safely there. So again, going back to Garmin, yes, GPS units are designed to get you to that final destination, but it gets you there safely. It lets you know about traffic. It lets you know about what lane to be into, and it lets you know when the speed limit changes. So if you have a heavy foot, if you are worried about driving through.
It's so smart.
It is very smart.
There are features in this that candidly, I've been here almost 25 years. I got flowers from the company. I'll have to post them. They're lovely. I was showing Jared, my producer, pictures tonight of the before hair, the after hair, the evolution of hair. Well, we know roads evolve, traffic evolves, and even if you're someone like Joe or myself, I'm typically taking the same path back and forth to work, but they're doing a lot of construction, even the neighborhood across the street, and it's easy to get, messed up. Frankly, if you get one ticket, I know we all know we're not supposed to be looking at that cell phone, but you're probably guilty. We've all done it. It will pay for itself. But the big thing is, Joe, this has features that I've never even had on Garmin Today's Specials. So there's something called Drive Smart. Now, what the heck is that? So
as you see across the top there, there's a little phone. That's actually a connection to my phone. So what this does is this is now your Garmin Drive Smart. You can download the app straight to your phone. What happens is it automatically updates things for you. It automatically updates your map. It automatically lets you know of any notifications. It automatically every text that comes on your phone now pops up on your Garmin. Every phone call that you get is now on your Garmin.
Wow.
Hands-free calling. Even text messages, she will read them back to you so you can still be hands-free. So we were talking earlier, this is the smartest GPS unit we have ever offered, because now text messages, phone calls, notifications that are on your phone, you don't have to look around for your phone, they automatically pop up on your Garmin. And it fills up on the right side of the screen. I love the design of this, because a lot of times when you have a unit, it fills up the entire screen. Here you can see it just fills up the right side. So now, Shannon, on the left, I can still see my map.
That's insane.
I can still see how fast I'm supposed to go. I can still see all the directions, but then on the right side, I'm reading that notification. I'm reading that text message, and I can also reply to that text message too.
Safely and legally.
Hands-free.
And let's just put the value in perspective. And if you are channel surfing, welcome to HSN. Great to have you here this weekend. We're celebrating 2020 in a big way. It's the last show of the weekend for our big or our first sale of 2020. Everything's on 5 Flex Pay. Those are interest-free payments. But boy, oh boy, we know a lost car is not a happy car. Whether it's somebody who's the backseat driver, or maybe you shouldn't be using that cell phone, but maybe you're still doing it. Now there are no excuses. Let's just take finances for a moment. Garmin sells this exact GPS for about $100 more, well over $200.
You're right.
When you go to Garmin, you don't get the lifetime maps.
That's right.
So the lifetime maps, if you only updated it once, that would be like another $80 thank you.
Right.
Right?
And $80 just to do one single update.
Just to do once. And they're what, 4 updates a year?
Every 3 months they have an update, so yes, 4 a year.
So do the math, that pays for the purchase.
Absolutely.
So let's just say you did it once. If I deducted $80 from that, it's like getting the GPS for 50 bucks. If I only took the map updates into consideration, it pays for the GPS. It's on a $26 flex pay with free shipping and a 30-day return policy. Here's what I'd love for you to do. I think GPSs, we've all gotten married to our cell phones. You know, we're taking pictures with them, we're booking travel, we're watching movies, which we should, we love that, but we're not supposed to be using them in the car. You know that, I know that, maybe you're guilty, I know I've been guilty. Now there are no more excuses. And to be perfectly fair, your cell phone cannot do what your GPS does, meaning this uses the same satellites that the government uses. If you've ever been rerouted or sent to a restaurant that was closed by your cell phone, like I have, I know we think they're the smartest thing because you spend probably $1,000 on your cell phone, a lot of people do, but a GPS does, this is their job. They're not trying to do a bunch of stuff, this is their job.
Exactly, when you're connecting to a cell phone, using it as a GPS, it's connecting to a cell phone tower. You actually have to connect to multiple cell phone towers. This connects to a satellite up in space, which is as accurate as 3 feet. So it is extremely accurate. Cell phone tower accuracy is not that way.
No.
And then, even though we're here in Florida, there's still parts of Florida that you cannot, there's no cell phone reception whatsoever. So when you start driving in those areas, then all of a sudden you lose your GPS or you start taking all of your data. There's no data plan whatsoever.
None.
As soon as you go ahead and run your GPS unit, it's gonna go ahead and get you there from point A to point B. The other thing about this too, when we talk about those lifetime updates, a lot of us assume it's just about the maps. All these businesses also get updated. Notice how it automatically changes there? Every business, 1 in 5 of our roads changes every single year. Shannon, 2 in 5 businesses change every single year.
They do.
So if I'm using a GPS from say 2017, how do I know if that mobile gas station is still there?
You're right.
There's a good chance it's not there anymore. Or that bank, or that restaurant, and now you go into a place where it just doesn't exist anymore. When you get this Garmin, when you use the lifetime map updates, it is like you're using the 2020 version today, and then next year it's the 2021. It's like you're getting a new Garmin every single time you use it because the maps, the updates are already there for you. And I'll go back to my main screen. Do you see there's a little blue notification right next to settings?
Yeah.
That means there's an update for you.
Oh, neat.
Here's the cool thing about this, Shanna. If you, during the initial install, you go ahead and set this to automatic, all you have to do is you pull into your driveway, your Garmin is gonna notice that there's a map update. It is gonna automatically update that map for you from your driveway.
Come on.
And then when you get back in the car, it is ready to go again. So then you get back in, you're like, oh, let me see what happened. There are new categories, there's new shopping, there's new rest stops, there's new
out of town.
gas stations. It does it automatically for you. It's truly incredible.
It's so funny because when Joe and I met, somehow I'm still used to the old GPS that you plug into the computer. And by the way, that's why when we've done lifetime maps in the past, people, oh, I didn't update my maps. Why? Because you got to take it in the house, plug it in the home.
It's a pain.
It updates it from your driveway.
Updates it. Yeah, it's
in
incredibly easy. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. So now when you're trying to go somewhere,
mind-blowing.
You're automatically updated. So now not only does it update the roads, it updates the different restaurants and businesses, but it also updates junction view. So now these will change too. So this is exactly what this exit is going to look like. And then this is next to exit. I'll find one.
But so wait a minute.
That's what the next one's gonna
Along with that, and we don't spend a lot of time on this, which, gosh, I almost wish we were, because I've almost missed flights in Minneapolis. The last time I flew home, there was like black ice and wind advisory and everything else.
Right.
My hotel was only 1.5 miles from the airport, but it still took me almost a half an hour. My cell phone didn't know all that.
Exactly.
My GPS would, even when I'm traveling. So here's what I'd love for you to do. We're gonna take you on a tour of the features, but for $26, limited quantities. The unit itself is about $100 less than it would be if you were buying it from the Garmin website, and they are the best in the business. It talks to your cell phone, so you never miss a text, you never miss a phone call. illegally or otherwise, because this is fine, this is good, it updates forever. So it's as if for $26 on your credit card with interest-free payments, it truly is like if you buy a new GPS right here, right now, 30-day return policy, put this in your car. And that's what I want you to do. If you're still using your cell phone, please promise me you'll at least try this, because if it doesn't prove to you that there's a better way, a safer way, a more economical way, but think of it this way, only as long as supplies last. You put this in your car, you buy a new Garmin, a new GPS in 2020, you get forever updates on your map.
Yes, you do.
Forever update on your traffic, $80 if you just updated it once. And remember, forever updates. That pays for the purchase, but it's as if you were getting a new GPS in 2021, like Joe says.
Truly is.
It's like you're getting a new GPS every single year. Every single year, every time you update this.
And I use it, like I mentioned, I use it every single day when I come back and
Wow.
forth to work, because I know that route. However, I don't know if there's traffic. I don't know if there's an accident. If I need to get there, I use this to go just hopping around town, because you never know what's ahead that you can't see, but your Garmin does, because you have lifetime traffic. Now, there are a couple different ways that this thing can be mounted. So we do offer the suction cup mount.
Right.
Very simple, easy process, and attach that to any windshield, anywhere you want to go. Some states require you not to have anything on the windshield, so we're also going to give you this. It's a $20 vent mount, so you can mount this right inside your AC vent. So that way it's out of the way. It's a nice way to be able to do this. But still, remember the beginning presentation? This is how easy this is. So this is mounted on the windshield or mounted on the vent. I'm going to turn up the volume just for a second. It does do turn-by-turn navigation for you. So I was saying we're heading to Walt Disney World in this one. But what if I need to make a pit stop? All you have to do, even though I'm driving right now 65 miles an hour, you just say voice command.
Say a command.
Find place.
Speak the name of a place.
Waffle House. If the kids are hungry, we always go there. We love
Select
this
a
place.
line number.
1. Who doesn't love this?
Would you like to begin navigation?
Now, before I say anything, notice down below, if I need to call that business, make a reservation, check to see when their hours are, because it's connected to my, oh man, I'm calling Waffle House. Let's cancel.
Would you like to begin
She listened to you,
She did
Joe.
listen. I was trying not to say the word, but if you need to call the business, she will, you'll be able to call through your Garmin.
funny.
Makes it nice and safe. That's the nice thing about it.
My producer's like, mute, hit mute. See, so you know
kids love
Backstreet
waffles.
Drive.
Yeah.
That is a good Waffle House. I've actually been to that one. They're very nice. But anyway, I hope you do it really and truly with a 30-day return policy. This is the last show for the weekend of our first big show of the year, our first big sale of the year.
right on County
She's still
Road
bossing us around.
579.
You really do need to try this. I know we've all gotten comfortable with using our cell phones, but it is illegal.
It is.
You're not supposed to be doing
And
that.
it can be pulled over now. Like in a
Yes,
lot of
you
the states, you
will.
can get pulled over for holding your cell phone. This is going to be safely and securely attached to your windshield or attached on the vent mount the bonus that we're giving you. But notice that there's so much information. It's a 5-inch display,
Wow.
but it has all the data on the right side, still fully navigating on the left, letting me know how fast I should be driving, when's my next turn up ahead, and if I do get that phone call pops up on the
Yeah.
side. I don't have to take my eyes off the road. It's all right there on the side
So
of your Garmin.
wrap your brain around this. You're not using your data.
Nope.
That's number one. It's not illegal.
Nope.
I buried the lead.
Love
So a ticket, if you get a ticket for using your cell phone, maybe it's even because the cell phone was on the driver or the passenger seat and you hit the brakes and it flew underneath the front
We
part
all
of your
been
car.
there.
We've all done it. The time, the energy it will save you, but this talks to your cell phone. It'll make phone calls to that business. It'll tell you if there's traffic. It'll tell you if you're getting lost. If you do take a wrong turn or there's construction or a lane closed down or there's an accident. Instead of trying to hit that radio, which I've done in the past, is like, oh, where's that traffic report
Sure.
gonna be? It's built in, but basically the map and traffic updates, which are forever for free, they pay for your purchase. It's as if you're getting a free GPS in 2021, 2022, 2023, but maybe even more importantly, it's always up to date. And not only that, even if you just use it as a concierge, I want to eat Italian tonight. Where's the nearest rest stop? Where's the nearest hospital?
There are over 4 million points of interest from TripAdvisor that have been ranked. So you can see the better locations, things to do, restaurants, hotels that are in your area. So definitely take it with you when you travel. You might find some really cool places.
It's like the little Yelp and the Google machine are all built in.
It's all right there. No monthly fees.
and that talks to my cell phone. And it's the lowest price anywhere, including Garmin. So you're not back with this tonight at all?
No, this is the one and only presentation we had today.
Okay, this could have been a today's special if we got more in. Joe, thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Always good to see you. All right, we are moving along. I spy out of the corner of my eye. Oh, he's smart. He's also our smart deal. I am freaking out that we have this. How are you, Aaron Berger?
We barely have it.
I
Almost
know.
half of these are gone in 2 shows. I'm good. And you look great,
Well,
by the way.
Thank you.
I love that coloring.
I'm mad for plaid today.
Very
I'm
pretty.
always mad for Aaron Berger. You're mad for HP. They are our #1 brand when it comes to laptops. They're our #1 brand here at HSN. But then they're also the #1 name in printers, in business printers or home printers in America. So what if, like love and marriage, they shouldn't be separated? If you're buying a new computer, and you should, it's 2020, chances are, if you made New Year's resolutions, you're doing something on the computer, losing weight, looking up recipes, helping your kids with your homework. We're all doing something. Wouldn't it be great if we could update your computer, their computer, with something that's lightweight, runs cool? You don't have to worry about viruses and crashing and it being hot and heavy. Kind of buried the lead. All parents are worried about viruses.
Sure.
My makeup artist and daddy, Aaron, you know what those sweet, cute little germ bags are like.
I've had a sore throat for 8 months now.
I know, but they sure are cute.
They're so cute.
So you don't worry about that. So if we were only doing, hello, lover.
I know.
I mean, really, an HP AMD, it's a Chromebook. Aaron's gonna fill in all the details, but the printer, hello. The printer isn't, it's really included.
Print, copy, scan.
Come on.
Free ink for life. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
What?
If you print 15 pages or less per month, free ink for life. I'll tell you all about it. Yeah, that's
First,
true.
it's our last. Of course, we're really starting the year with a bang. We're calling this our first big sale of 2020. You're watching HSN. I'm Shannon. This is my dear friend Aaron. Boy, oh boy, if you're watching us for the first time, if this doesn't make you sit up and take notice and say, what are these people doing? It's a whole home office suite. Even the software pays for the purchase because the software is pretty doggone close to the price of the whole shebango.
Tech support?
Oh, that's right, 1 year.
Yeah, 1 year tech support.
And technical support, so you should grab it. It's HP, it's AMD, it's a whole home office for $40 on your credit card. Those are interest-free payments. We'll zip it off to you with a 30-day return policy. Boy, oh boy, today, tonight, and now, as long as supplies last, because more than half the quantity were gone in only 2 shows, you get an opportunistic way to update your computer, update your life, become more efficient, run smoother, smarter, faster. Whether it's online banking. I have a whole situation, Aaron, I think I told you. So the IRS, for 2 months, I was trying to prove to the IRS it was me who filed my taxes. Listen, if anybody wants to pay what I pay, they're welcome to claim that they are me. But it was a whole shenanigan. And part of what happens is regular computers, people can get in them. You don't worry about hot, heavy, clunky, viruses, boot up time.
Security.
Free printer.
Right.
Technical support. Doggone it, this is good.
For our first big sale of the year,
This is good.
we're not playing around.
This is good.
HP's our #1 selling brand at HSN, and when we say to them, hey, let's kick the year off, let's kick off 2020, they go, okay, let's do it, and this is how we're doing it. The first question you might be asking that we get a lot, what is a Chromebook? You might be saying, wait, Aaron's holding this really nice. He says it's really lightweight.
Right, people are like, where's that chrome? I don't see no chrome on that grill.
Where's the chrome? Prove it. What's a Chromebook? Well, this is what a Chromebook is. A Chromebook is a laptop computer. There's different types of laptops. So you've heard of a PC. A PC is a laptop that's a Windows operating system. You've heard of a Mac. A Mac is an Apple or a Mac computer with an iOS operating system. A Chromebook is a laptop computer with the Google Chrome operating system. You do all the things that you do on other laptops. What do I mean by all the things? I mean, you do all of your surfing, you can go to any website, there's a built-in webcam, any documents, any work you need to get done, you can load programs from the Google Play Store, et cetera, but there are 3 really big advantages. Security being one of them, but we're gonna show you right now why Chromebook. So a Chromebook is a laptop. It's just that it uses the Google operating system, which people love. There's virtually no setup or startup time. So basically you log into your Gmail account. If you have a Gmail account or if you have a Google account, you just log in.
Right.
And if you don't, you just set up your own free Google account. That's a really easy thing to do. What's amazing is if you use like Google Photos or Google Docs or any of that kind of stuff, it all just ports over automatically. So all of a sudden, all your photos, all your music, everything's just there. Simplicity, easily access all the Google apps that you already use. So I mentioned some of them already, Google Docs, Gmail, your calendar, Google Maps, you know, those are the ones we always use. People also ask at this point, well, what if I want to use Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint? No problem.
Wow.
You can use any of those. So you are not excluded from things by having a Chromebook. You're giving access to more things, and you're given access to it on a secure platform. I want to show you those 3 whys again real quickly. The very last one, security, and it's probably the most important for most of us.
I agree.
Built-in virus protection and automatic background updates.
Okay, say that again. Built-in.
Built-in.
Every time I do these, I'm like, okay, where's that Viper?
Where's Viper? Right.
Where's that
everybody
Viper?
hears this, they go, okay, built-in virus protection. So, do I download Norton? No. Do I download McAfee? No. Do I download Viper? No, you don't. Because your computer is already protected. No viruses, no spyware, no malware. The only thing that we recommend, that we highly recommend, we have something that protects everything in your house by protecting your modem and your router. Very quickly, it's called Net Reset. You'll see information about it on the left-hand side of your screen. Net Reset protects you at a network level. So your phones and your tablets and your computers, everything is protected better because of Net Reset, but even more importantly than that, you plug it into the wall, you plug your modem in here and your router in here, your internet is 24%. Do you see that? Up to 24% faster.
Wow.
So if you want your computer, if you want your tablets, if you want your smartphone, if you want your security system, your Ring, your Arlo, your Canary, you name it, to be up to 24% faster. The one thing, you certainly don't have to have this, but we recommend it for anyone who has Wi-Fi. But you don't need, other than Net Reset, which just makes everything run faster, you do not need virus protection for this computer.
You don't. So, and it's funny because that's probably the #1 question that we get when we do these Chromebooks is, but it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around it, isn't it? So Erin's going to continue to go through the details, but boy, oh boy, I hope you do grab this because in 2 shows, if you are channel surfing, again, just to backtrack for a moment, you're watching HSN. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. I'm Shannon. I'm with my dear friend Erin. You are joining us at a really good time because this is what we're calling our first big sale of 2020. Yeah. This is the last one for the weekend. So they pulled out all the stops. In 2 shows, this sold more than half the quantity in 2 airings. It is HP, #1 name in laptops in America. They are #1 in printers as well. So it's as if we're saying it's a buy one, get one. For all intents and purposes, you are getting a brand new Chromebook. No viruses. You don't have to worry about downloading special protection. These run faster. They boot up more easily, more seamlessly. They run cooler. They're more quiet. We're including, so if we just took the Chromebook, we could sell this all day and twice on Sunday for $299. You get a year's worth of technical support for free, and Erin's gonna give you all the details, but that's a year's worth of technical support. We include, we're not charging you a nickel for that. That's included with your purchase. Free software that pretty much it's close to the price of admission. And then, as if that weren't enough, because the technical support, the almost $300 worth of software, the Chromebook, no viruses, safer, secure, lighter, faster boot up time. You don't have to worry about things overheating or viruses. We include a printer. And the printer, by the way, as Erin said, you can print, you can fax, you can scan.
Yes, ma'am.
You get what? Now, HP
Let's talk about this.
Okay, HP does something that is also unique in that it's called Instant Ink. So if you haven't heard about Instant Ink, I guess we should probably describe what it is and what we're including for free.
Let's start there, and then I'll tell you about free ink for life.
Free ink, okay.
So first of all, I should tell you, the printer, let me just move this computer out of the way. By the way, we're live streaming on the computer. You can see, you know, how fast and smooth it is. The white is sold out. We don't have the white available any longer.
See, and that was just in 2 airings, by the way.
Yeah, and the blue is next, right?
Oh, yes,
is
in fact,
what...
you know what? Let me do that real quickly, Jared. Thank you, Erin. So the blue, we have only 100 remaining. You can see they are pretty close in color. It is a nice, deep color saturated blue. Last 100 of the blue. The balance of what we have is in the black. White has already sold out, just as a heads up for everybody. When we say they're going obviously you can see why. It's so much bang for the buck. And even if you weren't in the market for a computer, it is hard to say no to this, because Chromebooks in particular, these are the ones we travel with. This is what you give your kids. This is what you give your grandkids. This is what you have in your kitchen. This is what you have home and away kit. You've got the printer with that amazing print quality and that ink. So back to Instant Ink and HP.
Absolutely. So printer, not just a printer, it's a printer, it's a copier, flatbed copier, which is really nice, flatbed scanner. This is also a scanner. It's wireless. You can print from any device anywhere in the world. So I just printed from my smartphone. You can print from your smartphone. You can print from your tablet. You can print from your Chromebook. You can print from your Mac. You can print from your PC. I've got all kinds of photos in here. I'm actually printing one now. That's what your photos look like. And here's what you have to understand. This print, this full 8.5 by 11 full color print cost 5 pennies. It's the lowest price because it has HP Instant Ink. It's the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $300.
Wait.
How does that work? Yeah, that's a sentence, isn't it?
Say what?
It's the, ready?
What?
I say this right. It's the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $300. Obviously, this is a printer and a computer for $300.
So if it was just the printer.
If it were just a printer,
because that's how people, they get
that's how they get you. No, that's absolutely.
I mean, it's actually kind of true.
That's how printer companies kind of stay afloat, is by selling you $80 ink over and over again. Well, we're including 2 full ink cartridges. Let me just start there. These aren't beginner or trial, or they are what are called setup cartridges. They're actually overfilled cartridges because they allow you to do some initial setup on the cartridge, on the printer. And then this has something called HP Instant Ink. We include a free month of HP Instant Ink. HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement program. So you know how now when your printer runs out of ink, you take the daggone cartridges and you know, Sunday night before a term paper the next day or whatever, you go to the drugstore, you try to find ink. That's not how it works here. Your printer knows when it's about out of ink. It lets HP know, and ink shows up at your door.
Oh, that's so wild.
And what doesn't happen is your credit card doesn't get dinged for 60 or 80 or 100 bucks or whatever your cartridges cost. There's 3 different plans, but the middle plan that most of us use is $5 a month.
Oh,
the monthly plans are based on pages printed, not cartridges used. So you can print full 8.5 by 11s. And take a look at this still. I want to talk to this still, guys. So we'll just leave it up for just a sec, if we may. Thank you. So the middle plan that most of us use, it's $5 per month. $4.99 for 100 prints. That's 5 pennies per print.
Right.
The average user saves $200.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just in the first year they own this printer.
Almost pays for it.
That's right. It does. And if you print more than that, if you print up to 300 pages per month, you save about $670.
Wow.
Now here's the free part. Maybe you're a light user, like many of us are. Maybe you're a silver surfer. Maybe you're a grandma. You don't print a ton, but you like to print your boarding passes when you go to see your kids, or you go to take a cruise, or you have loved ones, you print some pictures. Maybe you print up to 15 a month. Here's 1, 2, just imagine that times 5.
Okay.
Look at right here. It says, print free for life. If you print 15 pages or less per month, HP is just gonna give you the ink. They're gonna keep sending you the ink. They're not even gonna charge you for it.
Come on.
So the point is, obviously, there's nothing better priced than free.
That's crazy.
If you're a light user, and even if you're a heavy user or a moderate user like most of us, $5 a month is an incredibly small price to pay for all your printing.
I have to say, it gets better and better the more you hear about it. So those are just the bonuses. It's funny because we haven't done a deep dive into the computer yet.
Sorry, I've got to get to the computer.
What's interesting is, half of this presentation, we're talking about the stuff you get for free.
Right. So like the tech support.
Like the tech support. So I know we are busy with hundreds of you calling. I really hope you try it. Start the new year right. 2020, we say your way. In this year, it's going to be the Roaring 20s. And at least get it in your hot little hands. We'll show you the value. It's almost $600 worth of value. What we have is what we have. White is already sold out. We have fewer than 100 of that deep blue, and then the balance of which are in the black. Frankly, at this point, color 60 only in the blue.
So final airing of the blue.
So final airing on the blue for sure. Hey, speaking of final airings, if you haven't seen our Dyson Today's Special, you got to get that airing.
I know.
You do.
With this new kid, I really do.
You do.
Yeah, he can make a mess.
Right? Again, sweet little germ bag.
Cute.
cutest smile ever. But we're gonna have probably your last look at your Dyson Today's Special next hour, so that's just as an aside. So basically, when you see these opportunistic buys, this happens to be a smart deal, which would have been a Today's Special if we could have secured more of them. If you're watching HSN, grab it. You get a 30-day return policy with no restocking fees, so we don't charge you or withhold part of your money. If you do decide to return it for whatever reason, you absolutely can. Nobody's gonna haggle or hassle you or say, why'd you do that? We're gonna put it on FlexPay. FlexPay are interest-free payments. That means for $60, normally I would say plus shipping, handling, and tax, shipping is even free, we'll zip it off to you. Get it home. You're printing, you're faxing, you're scanning. It's tax season. You want that printer, my friend, and especially because you can get that instant ink. Oh, hello, tax receipts. No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I was at the IRS this last week. I could have taken this. I could have literally pulled up all my records because the laptop that I have, it's a laptop, and trust me when I tell you, our tablets, our cell phones are great, but this is the get her done
machine. This is a full AMD processor,
yes,
Shannon.
it's a
This
full
is 4
computer.
gigs of RAM. This is a
Right.
9-hour battery life.
I know,
Weighs
see?
3.4 pounds.
Are you kidding me?
I love tablets, and I sell
Right, I
a
do
gajillion
too.
of them.
Of
I mean, I probably
course.
sell more tablets than I sell, per piece than I do
Sure.
anything. But nothing's the same,
Nothing
pardon
like
me, as
this.
sitting down at your computer,
Nope.
having a full keyboard, having a full AMD. Shannon's an AMD girl.
You know I am.
AMD is the computer processor company really known for extraordinary graphics, for extraordinary gaming. AMD powers the Xbox, they power the PlayStation.
I know, Jared, I'm doing this for you.
Here we go, that's right. We've got a star fan in the production box tonight. Pretty good, she's pretty darn good at it.
Thinks me like it.
I'm gonna work on my Chewy yell for the next time I'm here, but not today. I gotta work on it.
But if you haven't seen the last movie, I mean, you know where we're going. When it comes to graphics and gaming and movies, listen, if it's good enough for lightsabers, it's
Right.
good enough for light silver surfers.
And that's AMD.
And everybody in between.
And all of it. And in fact, we can show you that. So our computer, the computer in front of me right now is plugged into your television. So you might be thinking, well, okay, for this kind of price, and it comes with a printer, and it comes with all the ink, like, what am I gonna be able to do all the things I wanna do? How fast is it going to be? Well, so that is my computer live in front of you, and I'll just show you, I'm gonna hop into, there's a webcam built in. So talking to your friends and family across the country, across the world, HP True Vision high definition webcam built in, so it's a great way certainly to stay in touch. You're thinking things like, well, what if I want to go to Netflix, or maybe you're a Disney Plus subscriber like so many of us are.
You bet.
Look at all of these things. I haven't watched The Mandalorian yet. I'm gonna start
either.
tonight. I knew Jared would have a fan.
Dude, I just got CBS All Access so I could watch Picard.
Yeah, so-
I'm catching up.
Oh, I know, that's another one that I
know.
haven't watched. So we are really in this TV revolution time, I think,
Oh, yeah.
because so many different
Let's be honest,
places are producing now.
the most exciting things happening to watch are happening in the
online.
streaming universe.
There's no question about it.
There just are.
There's no question.
I mean, no kidding. When Jennifer Aniston is getting accolades for a streaming,
Yeah.
this is where the world is going. And if you haven't put your toe in the water yet, try it and do it now for the best price, the most bang for your buck. It's a whole, if you wanted to do a makeover in 2020, whether it was losing weight, getting a new hairstyle, better skin, whatever it is, remodeling your home, whatever it was, this is your life remodel. This is your life resolution, because everything that you maybe want to be better in 2020, I'm just telling you right now, you're doing with a computer. And if the computer that you have, if you're worried about viruses, number one, you should have this. If it's hot or heavy or clunky, maybe you're like a lot of us and you are still, I use my tablet, I use my cell phone, I love it. But especially as we enter into tax season, to be fair, you need to have, for lack of a better term, a real computer, a family computer, a hub computer. Kids, sons, daughters, granddaughters, and everybody in between, if you only used it for banking, if you only used it for online shopping, Blue is out of here.
Can't say we didn't warn you on that
Blue
one.
is sold out. So 2 colors sold out in only 2 airings, so we know it's going. It's on a $60 flex pay to get a whole home office suite at your home. Chromebook, no viruses, faster, cooler, quieter, weighs a little over 3 pounds. You are also looking at almost $300 worth of software for free, and you are getting instant ink. You can sign up for a plan, or you can just pay as you go, whatever you want. You're getting a printer for no additional cost. And it is not on your graphics, which is a big old bummer, but you are getting 1 full year of technical support as well. And Aaron, I'm telling you, I know we want to do a little tour of the computer, but even the technical support, that's free.
Let's talk about that for a minute. Is that okay? Okay, so the technical support, and in fact, it just popped up on the left side of your screen there. That is full technical support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So,
wow.
You get your new computer home, your new touch, by the way, and I've barely mentioned this because the truth is at this price, if this were the non-touchscreen version of the Chromebook, which we mostly sell at this price, it'd be a great deal. You get this home, you get your new touchscreen Chromebook, you get your new Wi-Fi printer home. Maybe you have a question. Maybe you think, well, how do you make them talk to each other? Maybe you've never done it before. Fine. No problem, that's cool. You can call in February and March and April, May, June, July, August, September. You've got a year, you've got a full year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, any question you have. There's no question too big, there's no question too small, you never have to feel silly. You don't have to hunt down the techie in your life who probably doesn't have a Chromebook in front of them at that moment.
True.
Maybe can't answer every question you have. The folks at Total Tech Support, that's what they do. That's why they're there for free. It is included with your purchase tonight. Some other great software is included as well, but that really is, that's the cornerstone of the software.
Okay, I have to interject here. And certainly you're always, we don't want to rush you into making a decision, but I can tell you this. This is the last show for the weekend, our first big sale of the year for 2020. These are the final quantities, and we are busy. If this is the least bit on your radar, if you're thinking, well, I was thinking about getting a new printer, get this because we give you a computer. I mean, if you were thinking about getting a computer, okay, we'll throw in technical support and a printer for free. You can't miss with this. You can't lose. Whole problem is that's why we made it a smart deal. We couldn't secure enough inventory to make it a today's special. So you can get it, you can hit 2020 running. I know you're gonna have fun with this. And I can tell you for a fact, if you have not been using a real, I say real computer or real laptop, because yes, I use my tablet, yes, I use my cell phone. I know we think they're interchangeable, but the reality is you get this at home and you will do things that you didn't think you would be doing, whether it's social media or editing videos or posting, managing a family budget, maybe getting your finances in order. I'm on the air with Susie Orman next week.
Oh,
she does a whole series of tutorials and classes and things like that. Actually, I know I've told you the story. My 11-year-old nephew, he does all of his classes. They do remote learning, and they do it with Chromebooks. And by the way, I don't know how much Ryan and Angie are renting theirs for. They rent theirs from the school, which is, listen, I know, I just need to buckle down and get him one because they use Chromebooks, and that's why they didn't have to stay longer in the school year because they had so many snow days last year. So believe me when I tell you, if school districts are using HP, by the way, it's an HP Chromebook that he uses. If they are using that for remote learning and classes and lectures and testing, oh yeah, it's gonna do your Facebook. It's gonna look up your recipes. It's gonna help you with your checkbook. Anything and everything that you may have thought about doing, or if you're bogging down your tablet or your cell phone with lots of stuff, get this, do it for $60, and no kidding, Aaron, this price is pretty hard to resist.
It's exciting, I'm excited for you. The Chromebook computer, the Chromebook computer and the printer, both HP combination. We've done that a couple of times in the past, probably in birthday month last year, I think we did it, over the holidays a little bit. I'm so glad that we're able to start the year in such a big way. If you're just joining us and you're thinking, what is a Chromebook? That's probably the #1 question we get. A Chromebook is a computer. I'm gonna stand up so we can look at the screen. It's a touch screen. I'll just be able to see it if I kind of step around the front here and show you guys a little bit better. A Chromebook is a computer with a Google operating system. So you've heard of a PC. A PC is a computer with a Microsoft or Windows operating system. An Apple, you've heard of an Apple computer. An Apple computer has the iOS operating system. A Chromebook has the Google operating system. You can still do all the things that you think of doing when you think of a computer. Watching Netflix. See, I take my finger here and I flick up like that. I can go to the Google Play Store. You can download all of your favorite apps, your favorite games, your favorite movies, your favorite music. It's all there. It's simpler. It's more secure, it's safer. Those are some of the keys with it. I'll very quickly show you guys around the sides here. Yes, there are USB ports. I have a mouse plugged in. You can plug in a mouse if you want. There's a touchpad though that makes it really easy to navigate as well. That's an expandable memory card slot right there. This has 32 gigs of memory built in. You can expand the memory if you want. We also have the Hyundai external drive available if you really want a ton of memory. There's a USB port. That's where you charge your computer. This has Bang & Olufsen sound. This is for your earbuds. So if you want to plug in earbuds or you want to plug in a speaker, you're good to go. Bluetooth is built in. So maybe you use AirPods or you use AfterShokz or something like that. You're good to go there as well. There's another USB port. There's a USB-C port. One thing that you probably want to think about, you do know, that by the way is it's a 512 gigabyte, I have it right here, 512 gigabyte a backup drive. It's called the Hyundai drive. It's really nice. It's really small, really portable. I love it. So if you're a person who wants to store a ton of information locally, you'll be able to do so with this. But what I was going to mention to you, you do not need antivirus. No. This is already protected. You don't need Norton, you don't need McAfee, you don't need Viper. Those are all great. If you have a computer, we recommend Viper. We have that on hsn.com, but not for Chromebook because Chromebook has a built-in protection. The one thing we do recommend is if you want to make your internet faster for everything in your house, not just your Chromebook, it'll make your Chromebook, it'll make your tablet, it'll make your smartphone, it'll make your security system, everything up to 24% faster. We have a product called Net Reset.
So cool.
All you do is plug it into the wall, and then the modem and the router that you already have. You plug your modem in here, you plug your router in here. It resets and reboots them every single night for you.
Wow.
So that your entire internet experience, which you pay a lot for your internet, you want it to run at its best, up to 24% faster, and it keeps it safer, keeps it protected from viruses and spyware and malware can actually live on your router. This makes sure that they don't.
Well, and one key thing about that Net Reset, without spending extra money to your cable company.
That's right. It's not a monthly bill.
It's not a monthly bill.
One-time.
So it seems like every week I'm getting something from them. Oh, make da-da-da-da. But then if you've upgraded, you're like, it doesn't seem any faster because you're still dealing with the same old problems because you got to reset it still. So grab yours. We're happy to have you here. Remember, the blue just sold out in this Arian. The white sold out earlier with Arian.
We got the gray.
Aaron, we've got yours now. So I would do it. I would grab it while we've got it available and see how this can improve not only your life, whether you're looking up recipes or booking travel or balancing your checkbook or doing your taxes. You get that free printer, lifetime of technical support. It is all here for you. So try it. We'd love to send it to you. $60 flex pay with free shipping and a 30-day return policy. You coming back later? Or?
I'm going to be back at 1 o'clock, but not with this.
All right, my friend. Thank you as always.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, my darling.
And to you guys.
All right, well, it's always a happy New Year when Curtis Stone is here. He's going to be back in the house with Miss Helen at 9 o'clock. Here's a little sneak peek.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
We understand every woman's skin is unique. We offer real beauty solutions for individual needs of real women, empowering women to achieve healthy, radiant-looking skin, backed by over 30 years' experience, made from important ingredients combined with advanced science for affordable skincare that truly works. Change the story of your skin and your life forever. Genuine beauty begins with skin.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be shy about it. I like to eat. I'm a real foodie. And I'm telling you, we've got some tasty foods, and they've all been curated just for you. Grab a seat and join us. Good Eating with me every Monday at 5 p.m.
Sale of the year, now through Monday. Don't miss exclusive weekend-only deals and new products from the brands you love. Big names, big deals. All weekend long, only on HSN.
Well, welcome into HSN. I'm Shannon. If you're channel surfing, this is our last show for the weekend, what we're calling our first big sale of 2020. Everything's on 5 Flex Pay, and boy, oh boy, we have curated the best of the best of the best. I hesitate to say he's the best, but he is. Come on out here, Peter Cucullin. We love the solar lights here at HSN, but when we say the best of the best of the best, you've done an 8-pack, you've done 10 packs as today's specials.
Yes.
Let there be light. More of them, brighter, better, best price in history.
Wow.
No batteries. Yes, you can use them in the wintertime as well. Glass, beautifully done. They're as decorative, as beautiful as they are functional. And let's say it, you get more for less money than you've ever done. It's actually better than any today's special I've ever aired with you.
That's true. 12 of these lights, which is amazing.
I think the last time I had a today's special with you, I think it was a 10-pack, and we were like, oh my gosh, you're getting 10. And normally it's an 8-pack. That's the one thing we always hear about our improvement lights. Why didn't I get more?
Exactly.
So, mo better, mo better.
Right.
All you do is pick your color of choice. Peter's showing you, you can use it either as a freestanding vessel or the spike, the stake that is included.
Exactly.
You can choose, are we calling this the bronze?
Yes, that's the bronze.
So the bronze, you've got the stainless.
And I think we have the others down in front.
Yep, we've got the black.
So there's the bronze.
There's the bronze in comparison. Black. I love that blue.
Look at that blue. Now, we rarely have the blue. We have the, you know, the fun ones, the blue and the red. Maybe you have red shutters or a red front door.
Nice little pop of color.
There's the stainless.
There's the stainless.
And then the bronze again.
And then the bronze again. Of course, call us if you have this. I was reading some of the reviews online. People rave about these. 641-858. New to HSN. Remember, everything on 5-pay flex pay, $11.99. We are doing it here and now, only as long as supplies last. This has been very popular for a lot of different reasons. People know, especially in this day and age, we've got Uber drivers, we've got DoorDash, we're getting more deliveries for packages, we're nesting more. So in order to illuminate that home, these are pretty, they're powerful, but normally to do something like this, it's a hassle. You got a wire, you got cables, you got electricians, you gotta pay someone. No mas.
No, this you can definitely do yourself. And look at this, you know, here's what's so cool, that how great they look during the day, and then look at that, 12 lights, whether it's a walkway, the edge of your driveway, along the fence line. And you know, what's really great about the lights is there's 3 things you always hear about solar lights. Well, is it a bright light? We're gonna show you, you get a very bright light, super bright LED bulbs in there. Then people wanna know, is it going to last a long time? Meaning, will it have a long burn time? So will it stay on all night? This can give you up to 8 hours of runtime because we have superior solar panel technology on there to absorb more rays of the sun. And then the third thing is, are they going to last? Because you and I both remember years ago when you would have solar lights and maybe you'd purchase them at the start of the summer and they would be pretty much done by the end of the summer. That's not the case anymore, and that's why we can offer solar lights right now, and you can get them home and put them in the ground immediately. So there's that solar panel I was talking about. So this is gonna provide the power, and what it's gonna do is charge the battery. The battery comes with it. It's a high capacity battery, so it's able to store more energy, so then you're gonna get that long runtime. And it comes on automatically, so you can see as the sun goes down, I cover that. It comes on automatically, and I'm gonna take that diffuser off, and you can see we've got 2 super bright LED bulbs in here, because what you're getting is the option of the white or the color changing, and you can go back and forth with the flip of that switch. So there's that color changing. I'll put that back on. You're never gonna have to change those bulbs. You're never gonna have to worry about that, but look at that slow dissolve between all those different colors. So whether you want them all on color changing, or you want some in the backyard on color changing, some in the front on the white, you can do that. And then one of the things I always want to show you is that even though this is a great value and we're getting the biggest set of 12, the quality is still there. All stainless steel, regardless of what color you choose. And then a glass lens, and you'll see that glass lens. It's a very thick glass lens. We've got a reflector down the bottom, and then what's really neat about this is all this detail work right here gives you that starburst design, and when you see that, that's again gonna be exactly what you want, a very bright light. So there it is. Even on the color changing, you'll see that starburst design extends out a few feet all around the light. That's where the light is just resting down on the ground. And as you mentioned, Shannon, it can be either on the ground or on the stake, and it is fantastic. It'll dissolve between all the different colors. It can be on the white as well, but you will love not only the change during the day that you get that beautiful look, but amazing performance at night.
Well, and that's a big deal. You don't worry about batteries. You don't really worry about wiring or placement. A lot of people take these glamping. I mean, they really do. The color changing is a lot of fun. Bronze is almost gone though. Peter had an airing earlier today and they are flying. It's almost like double the number of, it's pretty close to like buy one, get another set for free. I say that kind of tongue in cheek because we've done an 8, we've done a 10 as a today's special, but a set of 12?
Right, but even those sets of 8 and 10.
Which are great.
If you go out and you try to find, I want to find glass and I want to find stainless, forget about the color changing.
True.
Trying to find those features in a set of even more than 4 is really difficult. And a set of 4 could really be similar to this value. So a set of 12 is amazing. And it is like you said, if you're thinking about your walkway or a long driveway, maybe you want to have those lights only 2 feet in between, but maybe you want to have them 10 feet in between. A set of 12 can really take care of that whole area. Look at this where they've done kind of 2 tiers there, one down below and one on that sort of raised garden. And look at how that starburst design extends over the patio or the walkway. It is tremendous. The light is so great, such great quality.
For sure.
Again, which isn't really reflective of the value.
Hey, Peter, they did tell me, and I'm so sorry to interject, because we wanted to lower the lights so you can see what they look like, but this will be your last airing of the bronze. Bronze, and I bet the stainless is probably the most popular. Would I be?
It's always between the bronze and the stainless. We've had those colors since the beginning. I, at my house, have always gone with stainless, but many people like the bronze because it's sort of the best neutral.
It is. Final 200 on that bronze, and when I say they are going, now I'm probably telling tales out of turn, but it wouldn't be the first time. So when you see that HSN price, that was like a today's special price. I'll just tell you that right now. Because normally when we do these as a today's special, they are hovering at or near or pretty close to that $99 mark. And that's when we max them out at a 10-pack or an 8-pack. So yeah, Mo Betta, more lights for less price. So Mo Betta, more lights, less price, and it is for this show and as long as supplies last. We're also running a special shipping and handling offer on our clearance values right now. So once you hit that $75 mark on our clearance, then you're looking at free shipping. So we've got lots of things listed on hsn.com, but get this at home. Yes, you use this 12 months out of the year. So even if you have snow or rain or sleet or whatever it might be, doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can put them out right now, which is so nice. You can put them in the ground, and you're right, there is only one time they won't work is when there's 19 inches or more of snow, then they'll be
covering the solar panel.
Right, as soon as they melt, you'll get that light again. But here's what's really neat about this, and you can see the transformation in some of the videos we're showing what this can do to your house. You can do this. So this isn't something that you need to call someone. You can put them out there. It'll take you longer to get them out of the packaging than it will to put them in the ground. And then you'll put them out and you're thinking, well, that was a good spot, but maybe I want to move them. You can move them the next day. You can decide to take the stakes off and maybe put them right onto a brick patio or on some steps leading up to your patio. Or if it's a wooden deck, they'll work that way. Maybe you want to put them in some planters. You know, once you get them home, it really is just deciding on where you've always wanted to have that additional light, but to have an electrician do it was just cost prohibitive.
It's crazy. And then if you do something hardwired, that's a nice gift that you're doing to somebody or for somebody who's buying the property.
If you move,
what Peter just did, I think is great, whether it's glamping or you are using it maybe on a picnic table, a band shelter.
Your patio furniture in the backyard.
Why not? We are busy, and I'm at this point, please use express ordering, which all that means is use our mobile app. That's how I shop even when I'm on the air. Of course, you can shop by remote, call that toll-free number, but get it. Bronze, we can say unequivocally, this is the last airing of the bronze. We have 80 of them, 80 of them. And part of the reason they are going so rapidly is I realize Mo Betta, more lights. A lot of people are still getting more than one because, and by the way, if you do more than one, then you've hit that $75 on clearance and then you're looking at free shipping, which is also kind of cool. So you could kind of skirt the system.
If you got 2 sets, imagine how many lights that would be, and then you'd be over your 75.
Because then you're covered. And the truth is, it's like potato chips. You really do probably need more than you think you need. And I really was not kidding when I said we are having more people come to our homes at this time in history than ever before. It is. It's DoorDash, it's delivery of groceries, delivery of packages, and Uber, and this and that and the other thing. Everything comes to our door now. And you want people to find their way and do it safely, let alone for yourself, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes such a difference. And you're thinking about ways to add light or to improve your landscaping. And maybe the landscaping in the outside of your house is just not great right now. But what you can do is immediately add a set of lights like these, and it's better during the day, and then it's better in the evening. evenings as well when it gets dark. So it's something that you can do so quickly and so easily, and you get huge bang for your buck, because there's a lot of improvements to your outdoors that you want to do. They're labor intensive, they're super expensive, but this one kind of gives you day and night, and it's easy.
Peter, I'm not wearing any jewelry. Can you, I hope Debbie doesn't get mad at me. Can you clang that thing again?
Debbie likes that.
Debbie,
she knows the wedding ring is still there.
Will she get mad if I say she had you buy her today's special?
No, she should buy. Oh,
no, she did.
Oh, she did. Oh, yeah, the today's special Dyson. Yes, she did. She did. She called me earlier.
So, all right.
She loves it. We've had one for years, and now we have another one.
I know. Well, here's the thing, though. I had Peter do that for a reason, because a lot of these look-alike lights are not what you expect. More often than not, it's plastic, and that's why it
yellows and it clouds over. Those are the ones you're throwing away after 2 months. This is going to look like this for years. I mean, our testimonials are, I've had them for 3, 4, 5 years and beyond, and they look the same.
So these are lifetime lights. Bronze, almost gone. Couple dozen. Oh, it's out of here. Stainless, black, blue, red. Get it. Mo better, more light, best price. All I need to say.
Great quality. You'll love these lights.
Awesome. You weren't kidding. These are a great deal.
They definitely are.
All right. Well, Peter, thank you. My best to Deb.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Don't hang up. We have what I believe will be your last airing of our today's special. In fact, I might have to have my makeup artist bring my phone onto the set so I can order mine. Have you got your Dyson yet? It's the most powerful, just like the lights, best price in history, and its final quantities. Might be your last look. Coming up next.